Man, I just wish, like, honestly, in all these situations, I just wish there was like one guy who just like had a ring or something that had all the powers.
Some kind of like lord.
Some lord of like a ring
Not
or
of
a set
everything,
of
just like
rings.
a lord like of the rings.
Yeah, just the rings.
Speaking of
Oh,
that,
speaking of that, we watched Lord of the Rings.
yeah, last night I was like, Gavin, what movie do you want to watch? And you were like, the Emoji Movie. And I was like, haha, no, really, what movie do you want to watch? And you were like, okay, Lord of the Rings. Okay, yeah, the night before, let me just watch this 3 hour
3 hour
movie.
movie. Yeah. Uh, you're welcome for that.
Yeah.
Because I was doing homework last night, and I was just like, it's midnight. I have to wake up at 10 a.m. I'm not staying up until 3
Yeah.
watching goddamn Lord of the Rings.
I
So
watched
here's what
about half of it last night and then the other half this morning. And last night I got to the part, like I told you this earlier, I got to the part where fucking Agent Smith is like, and you
Agent
nine
Smith.
shall become the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring. And I was like, okay, cool, the movie's over. Oh wait, there's another like hour and a half left.
Yeah,
And yeah,
yeah,
it was just a really long epilogue.
yeah, yeah.
But like
Pretty
the guy
much.
said the name. So I don't know
Yeah,
what's left to tell.
yeah. But
Anyway,
okay.
Gavin, what would you say that the story was?
Yes.
Cuz if you ask me, I think it is about a little fella and
A
he
little fella.
comes into possession of
A weapon of
a
mass destruction.
vaguely powerful ring. And that just leads to all kinds of trouble.
You know what I find funny? It's like the most powerful ring, right? Um I
It doesn't
like how
even
he
does it shoot lasers?
no,
If not, I
he
don't know
was
what it's
wearing it
useful
and got
for.
stabbed.
Yeah, it doesn't even
And
stop you
almost
from getting
died.
stabbed. Didn't stop Sauron from getting his fingers chopped off. So how
No,
powerful is it really?
exactly.
Seems to
I
just
just
give you addict powers.
it seems like okay. Here's how I would describe the feeling of like being tempted by the ring. If you're, this only applies to guys. Imagine No Nut
I know
November.
exactly where you're going with this.
Imagine No Nut November, but the nut is the ring.
Yeah. Well, it's like No Nut November, but also like your crush from work is constantly flirting with you. And
Oh
like
God!
she's touchy, like she's one of those people that's comfortable with touching people like on the
hmm
shoulder or whatever.
And she like
And you're not
okay,
used to that.
and she like confides in you that she broke up with her boyfriend, but like she broke up with him like 2 months ago. So it's been
Yeah.
time. She's had
Like
time to
yeah, she is
process.
healed.
This is healthy to
Yeah.
be moving on, and
And she like has her shit sorted out.
yeah, has her shit sorted out. But occasionally wants you to commit homicide.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's where normally she would lose you, but it is No Nut November, and it's like the 16th. It is November 16th,
It's
and
like-
she's like,
She's like, hey, can I come over?
yeah, yeah, you wanna like watch like Lord of the Rings or something, and you love Lord of the Rings,
Uh,
and she comes over and she's like, so I brought this puppy with me, and I need you to kill it. And you're like,
right.
fuck, I really
What?
don't want to do that.
But if you
And
don't kill this puppy, I'm just gonna leave and never
like
talk to you again.
she doesn't outright say that if you don't kill the puppy, she's not gonna like hang around you anymore. But like right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like you have no choice, and like you feel really bad about it when it's done, but then you feel really good.
Yeah, and then you feel really
Yeah.
paranoid because you don't want to lose her.
Yeah, but then you're like, no, this like we're not good for each other. Like she's a great person, right?
Yeah.
Maybe maybe a little. Actually, she's
Psych-
not a great person.
Psychotic, maybe a
Come
little
to think of
psychotic.
it, but
But
you
she is
know,
blonde. She has to be blonde.
if it was someone else, if it wasn't me with her, maybe it would be better. But just I don't think that. And someone else is like, no, you know, you really should like cut it off with her. And then you're like, yeah, you know, and then like no November's gone, right? Like it's
Yeah.
we're into January. Like
Yeah.
you're back to normal. And you're
Yeah.
like, I did regrettable things.
I did incredible. And then you just throw her into a volcano.
Yeah. And like, yeah, and you have to spend like 2 straight months hiking through the mountains with 8 other dudes.
When you could just fly in a giant bird.
Carrying her. Yeah, when you could have rode on an eagle, you carry her on a chain around your neck. This metaphor is it's being spread a little thin, but bear with
all
me.
your other guy
There's
friends are trying to get with her.
This really greasy dude that like hooked up with her like once 500 years ago.
No, has been hooking up with her.
Oh yeah,
for
okay.
500 years.
Yeah, it's like purely a booty call situation. And he's like, my precious. And she's like,
very one-sided. It's a very one-sided situation.
I appreciate that you like me so much, but like, there's a reason I rolled away. Like, you think that you just like dropped me in your cave, but like, that was me like finally escaping. I think I should be with someone who is more powerful and also bathes.
And also doesn't eat raw, like, living fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, Frodo has to take this ring from his uncle, who is like, I'm 111 years old. I just wanna go and look at. I want to look at stuff and then die. That's my plans.
So is it only because he has the ring that he's living so long?
Yeah. Yeah, they said that in the movie.
Okay, so you just have to have possession of the ring then.
Yeah, you just have to like have it and it keeps you alive, I guess.
So you don't have to put it on to get the power of immortality.
Yeah, but it still fucks with you, clearly.
Obviously. Because he goes fucking apeshit when he's like, can I hold the ring again? And he's like, no. And he's like, mine!
I could handle it though. I'm different.
That made me jump a little bit. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he morphed.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I could do it. I could handle it. I'm quite frankly built different.
Quite frankly, I'm built different. Oh, dude, we forgot to mention that she would also have been banging your uncle.
Yeah. This is a hand-me-down situation.
Anyway, I just love how
and
movie,
also her, I guess in the metaphor, father Sauron would be her father, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he sends 9 dudes whom he turned into ring wraiths with other rings, or I guess in the metaphor, other daughters. By the way,
powerful daughters.
Yeah, did Sauron create all of the rings then and like distribute them?
No, they were made by someone. It's like a whole lore thing. I forget, but
I was just wondering if it was like a.
It's a whole thing. Trust me. Yeah. But
anyway,
I love how throughout the entire story, the bad guy doesn't even consider just going to going to who's the little guy? The little guy who holds the ring. Well, I forget his name. Frodo. Just going to Frodo and being like, hey, Frodes. Can I call you Frodes? Cool. Listen, so, I'm working on a project and I just need to borrow that ring just for a couple days. I just need to borrow it.
The thing is, it's, the bad guys are just like clearly like he sent Lords of Darkness to retrieve this thing. Didn't send anyone that like would blend in. He sent his army of Dementors after this kid.
And
like even the horses are evil.
Yeah, even the horses are like terrible.
They
But
didn't
I
think
just
to send one fast-talking con man.
Hey, you like the ShamWow? Well, how about you give me the ring?
Yeah,
Um,
like, hey, I'll give you these magic beans for your
hey, I'll
magic
give you
ring.
a set of ShamWows for that ring.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Look, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I will give you this check for $100,000.
$100,000
I will endorse it to you. In exchange, I
for that
just
ring.
need that ring.
Yeah, or just being like, because here's the thing: it's compounded irony because Frodo offers it to two other people
You must take it.
You cannot offer me this ring.
I'm giving it to you.
because he's just like, I don't fucking want this.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
he can't be
send
corrupted.
someone that knows how to say yes.
Yeah, just send someone who can be like, yeah, sure.
Send someone who's vaguely trustworthy and has the ability to utter the word yes.
But I just love how like all they need is a guy who could just be like, hey, Frodes, how's it going, my guy? Wow, that's a really do you mind if I hold the ring real quick? It's just very beautiful. I just want to see the etchings on the inside. Wow. Okay, see ya.
Yeah.
That's
Or
all they-
send like a pickpocketer. Like,
Yeah.
just in this movie, Frodo's lost the ring like 2 or 3 times. Just
One time he just
dropping it.
fell.
He just fell. He just tripped and lost it. How easy would it be to just send someone to just nonchalantly scoop it up?
Oop, there you go.
Yeah,
And I
or
just
like,
love.
I mean,
I just-
Frodo's alone enough that if you just sent someone to like casually follow them, wait till he's alone, just push him over.
Push him over.
Just push.
I mean-
just trip him.
Is he? Like, does he have to be alive? Just kill him.
I mean, yeah, they almost do, but you don't even have to kill him. Just trip him. You know, trip him,
Yeah.
pin him. Send a normal-sized dude to just trip him, pin him down, grab the ring, and run.
I mean, he can't be stronger than like a toddler, right?
What are they? I mean, you'd have to worry about like Legolas shooting you, or like one of the
Whenever I hear
sword
Legolas,
guys.
I just think of like
chasing
Legless. Like
Yeah.
he's just a paraplegic. Legless.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sure, but yeah, just have him run away. Put on the ring, turn invisible. Then what are they
Yeah.
gonna do?
Oh my gosh. Like, I love how like each time Frodo like offers the ring to someone, and this has only happened twice to Gandalf and that one hot lady, and he offers it to Gandalf, and Gandalf is like obviously wanting to nut.
He's like,
he wants
nah,
the
man,
nut.
I'm sober.
He's not even like, nah, man. He's like, he wants the nut, right? And he's like, no.
Yeah, he has high enough self-control to be like, nah, that ain't good for me.
I can't. I know it'll only get worse if I say yes, so no.
Yeah.
And then like the second lady is like the second person, the lady is like I've been dreaming of this
Mm-hmm.
forever for like a long time, and I will be a god. And she goes fucking apeshit.
And keep in mind, it's just a vaguely powerful ring. Like, it
Yeah.
has no specific power set.
Yeah, it just makes you invisible and allows
It makes
the enemy
you
to see
invisible. Yeah, it makes you invisible.
It makes you invisible to your friends, but allows the enemy to see you.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
sounds
it's just
so
the
useful.
worst shit.
That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
That's-
Also, if
fuck
you
it.
get stabbed while wearing it, you turn into a fucking zombie.
Yeah. But okay, another point though. I like how each time he offered it to someone, like you can see it in his mind go from like, here, take this. I just hate being tempted by it, and like it's driving me insane. It's driving everyone around me insane. And then you see the person who's being offered to slowly, like in 5 fucking seconds, be driven insane.
He's
And
like,
then you
I
see him-
swear we have an open relationship. To tie
But
it
you
back
see-
to the metaphor.
Yeah, totally. And you see Frodo slowly go from like, yeah, like here, please take this from me, to yeah, no, never mind. No, maybe I should hold on to this.
And
the person-
the thing is, and I said this to you earlier, all of this could have been avoided if Gollum just kept the ring.
Just kept it. Well, the
He was
ring
not,
ran from him.
He harmed no one. Just let him keep it.
Gollum, just swallow the fucking ring.
Let him.
Just, what is the ring gonna do?
What is Gollum gonna do with it? He just wants to like covet it in his little cave.
What if? Just hear me out. What if Gollum had a micro penis and he was just wearing it as a dick ring?
Well, doesn't the ring like adjust its size to whoever bears it?
Yeah. What
like
if
it was
no
it was
fingers?
huge when the guy had it, and then it like shrunk when the other guy had it.
Yeah. So if you have
personally,
no fingers,
I think
then...
Gollum has a monster schlong.
You think so? You think he's just missing one leg, and that the other leg is just his penis?
Look, all I'm saying is that Gollum is a man, or he was at one point a man, and then the ring came along, and the ring makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like you can take on the world. Now, as a man, what would make you feel like that more than anything else? Just having an absolute...
Being loved by a beautiful woman.
Just an absolutely large...
Big!
Penis.
Dangly...
Meaty!
Like girthy,
girthy, huge, swinging penis.
I think it'd be great. Like the rest of his body is just like gray, but his penis is like normal.
What if it's like a dog dick? What if it's like a red rocket?
Red rocket.
I don't want to think about that, but what if? We got to consider all the possibilities.
We got to consider it.
Now the good ending, the good beginning, would just be if Gollum just kept the ring. Just let him have it.
Fuck it. Yeah. But also I feel like Gollum could be killed very easily.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was captured by the enemy, but he went 500 years with no incident.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
He has a good track record. What do you spend the time doing? Just like looking at it?
Just coveting it. He just liked to ponder his orb. He just likes it.
There has to come a point where you just get bored of it, right?
Nah.
Here's the other thing. If you want to make it massively inconvenient / impossible to put on the ring, just cast it in iron. Like an iron block.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Well, it's like I said earlier, just put it inside of a rock and then put the rock with a bunch of other rocks.
And carry
those rocks. What are they going to do? Smash open every single rock? Metal detectors haven't even been invented yet.
Here's what I've picked up from the movie. That they're attracted to the energy of the ring or the power of the ring. So like, but like
bury it under a bunch of rocks.
Bury it under some granite. They don't have things to cut granite.
Get a trebuchet and just launch it fully into the ocean.
What if you just put it into orbit?
Yeah, that was what I was gonna. I was gonna say launch it into space, but I don't think there's ever been a trebuchet that powerful.
No,
I don't know. Gandalf could cast a spell. Gandalf could cast a spell that would have a similar effect to if he just put it in a rocket ship and just cast it into space. Let it be another planet's problem.
Let it be another planet. Like an entire planet gets corrupted.
Do the Bezos strategy. Do the Musk strategy.
Yeah, but just like cast it into some iron, because then you can't put it on and it can't tempt you, because you literally can't, like, what are you gonna do? Break your finger on a giant thing of iron? Good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll melt in lava, so just like toss it in just do that. And like, what's Gollum gonna do? He's not gonna notice that block is like the ring.
Yeah.
Or better yet, make it like a sword, because then no one will like anticipate that you're using your sword is the ring.
Just just make it into something.
Yeah. Or just eat it. Just fucking swallow the ring.
Just eat it.
Just eat it. Swallow the ring, and they'll be like, "Where's the ring?" And you'll be like, "Give me 12 hours."
Yeah.
Trust me. Well, then you have to like dispose of the ring, and you're like, "Hold on. Does anybody have some sugar-free gummy bears?"
Anyway, though, we are limited on time because I do have to leave in about 10-ish minutes to pick up Haley from class. So anyway, Lord of the Rings, really good movie.
Great movie, actually, I'd say.
Where would you rank it in terms of 8-Bit Christmas?
I would say better.
Where would you rate it relative to 8-Bit Christmas? And then where would you rate it relative to every other movie?
Ever?
Where do you think it ranks for you? Yeah. Would you say it's better than every other movie or worse than every other movie?
Better than every other movie.
Even 8-Bit Christmas.
Even 8-Bit Christmas.
Even the Emoji Movie.
I'm not sure about that one, actually.
Even better. Do you think it's better than Pinocchio, A True Story 2022?
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
I think it's better than that one, yeah.
Are you sure about that? Do you think it's better? Oh, actually, the ratio is kind of going the other way. I just refreshed the page. The like to dislike ratio is 6.2 thousand to 11,000.
So more people have liked it.
Yeah. Roughly 100 more people have liked it
people
in the last like half hour or whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Good for them. Good for Lionsgate. Maybe it's turning around.
But honestly, a 3-hour movie that was able to convey like an actual like plot, like an actual really good plot.
Yeah, like I was afraid that it was going to be like it was only going to feel like a third of a story, but it was actually a pretty decent experience on its own. And I know that it's of course a part of this full trilogy. But yeah, really makes you want to visit New Zealand.
I know, right?
Yeah. I heard tourism for New Zealand went up a lot after these movies came out.
Totally.
Good for them.
Yeah. What happened to Old Zealand?
So you know the aforementioned Bezos/Musk strategy?
Yeah.
Of just fucking up a planet and then moving on to a new one?
Oh.
My theory is that Old Zealand is current day Venus. It used to look like how New Zealand looks, and then Jeff Bezos got to it, and he was like, let's just ruin it.
Let's just destroy this.
And now it's Venus.
All right.
Yeah. Absolute acidic wasteland.